Good day everyone, today I want to talk to you about a very important topic. Worldly burdens teach people to take a tunnel view of things. If you think a bit, you understand that all our economy based on burn to live paradigm. We are burning fossil fuel, which are oil or nuclear fuel. Burning is very unnatural. It will never be safe for nature, part of which we are. But how we managed to come at this point? In the era of the formation of thermodynamics and physics, a king appeared. The king who established tyranny in the minds of scientists to this day. A tyranny that makes you think that energy cannot be accumulated, but can only be taken. To the question, who put it there from the very beginning? No answer. And of course taking is equal to burning. The second law of thermodynamics is a true king of physics. This is axiom. Do not believe anyone who say that there are some proofs of it. But instead there exists group, almost in strict mathematical sense, of claims, each can be proved by using some combination of others. Some of them are: internal heat cannot be extracted/converted to useful work. Entropy in a closed system always grows. Heat cannot be transferred from object with less temperature to object with higher temperature. Perpetuum mobile of second type cannot exist. So let's look closely at this issue. Consider two different gas columns with 1 kilometer height stand near. Pressure in columns are equal to atmospheric at bottom and temperature at bottom are equal to 300 kelvins for both columns and atmosphere around it. Let's now consider the concept of an adiabatic gradient of a gas and a gravitational field. I do not delve into the formulaic derivation, consider the final simple formula, underlined in red. Xenon and hydrogen have different specific heats. Different specific heats lead to different temperature gradients. Temperature gradient of xenon is 100 times higher than gradient of hydrogen. Having two gas columns in adiabatic containers, we may put a metal piece at the bottom to equalize the temperature of the gas column with atmospheric. The atmosphere, in our case, is the thermostat. But because of different temperature gradients, temperature of gas columns at their top will be dramatically different. Remember that thermodynamic machine extract useful work from temperature difference, thus, cold's hot source and warm's cold sink. Let's now put at 1 kilometer height thermodynamic machine and extract useful work. During the operation of the machine, the temperatures of the tops of the gas columns will be somewhat aligned. After removing the machine, the temperature gradient remains. So temperature at the column's bottom for xenon will be higher and temperature of hydrogen gas column at the bottom will be a bit lower. So now we have temperature difference in between gas columns and also difference in between columns and atmosphere at the bottom. Let's exploit the difference between gas columns and atmosphere. After we extracted useful work, temperature of two gas columns restored to the start point of our loop. And we can repeat this loop as much as we want. I am very good at acting in the second period. As I said, this is the king or tyrant of physics. Just try to question its universality, you will be silenced in any form faster than you can say oh. Naturally, I can be wrong in my conclusions, but unlike titled persons, I am only happy to discuss. But under two conditions. You are not trying to drag me into a demagogic spiral, in which you will involve theoretical constructions that are very far from the topic under study, such as superstring theory, general relativity, and so on. Something led the scientists of that time to this idea, so let's use the classics available to them and argue. The next condition is that you don't use one statement from a synonymous group, because any discussion here is pointless. This video's first iteration, at latter will be more. Thank you.